The storm at San Romero High. Start this stage. And I didn't. Tom and Bird. Bird will already know, so don't say anything.
Okay.
But like I said, there's a music theme.
Uh-huh.
Tom will like this music theme for this stage.
I hope so. I remember what the farm levels is.
The farm one is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The farm and the arcade are like my two favorites.
This is the one level I don't remember a lot of. I'm intrigued. I'm interested in this. Mainly because there's a stadium level in No More Heroes that I kind of confused this with.
Just being ahead.
But there's a lot of cool things about being ahead. First of all, I can put you in a bag and sneak you into movies for free.
That hardly makes up for...
Carpal tunnel syndrome? You're immune. And it's totally cool. I'm like the only girl with a decapitated head for a boyfriend.
Oh,
I don't
Jesus
want to
Christ.
be a fashion accessory, Juliet. This is my life. Is that rain?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's right! Fuck!
You like Viking metal?
Yes, I do.
That's his theme.
Yeah, it's the fucking black metal level. Yeah, I forgot about this.
Look at this guy.
Oh my god, this is incredible.
Lots of tasty treats for you here, eh, you meal?
Oh. I didn't realize we saw him right away.
I
guess that makes sense.
Viking ship is not a good thing.
Another dark purveyor. Oh my gosh. That's my big sister, Cordelia.
Who?
My big sister, Cordelia. She's a zombie hunter, too.
Really?
Hey!
F Fart's the zombie hunter.
Can you hear me? Hey! What's up, Juliet?
Guns, quesadillas.
Hey, Cordelia! What's up?
See you in a few! Right now, I'm gonna go kick some zombie ass! Oh yeah! I almost forgot!
Is everybody just gonna give her birthday presents?
I mean, it's her birthday today.
It's like floating down like it's fucking Hunger Games shit.
I don't have a bladder. Otherwise, I'd be pissing myself right now.
I can't.
By the way,
I'm gonna have dry mouth by the end of this.
is the Viking guy played by Michael Rooker?
I don't know.
I was just about to say it sounded like him. Yeah, it sounds like
another
him.
thing to look up.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I think all the bosses are like done by like either famous musicians or actors. And because it's James Gunn, I would kind of guess it was Michael Rooker.
Yeah, I would assume, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, listen to this.
Oh my
That is fucking Children of Bodom. Yeah. Straight up Children of Bodom. Jesus Christ.
New trick, Nick. It's called the Chainsaw Dash.
Wait, stop! It makes me dizzy.
God damn it. I remember a time when I cared about Children of Bodom.
Remember when Children of Bodom was good for like 2 albums?
They were good, like all their early stuff until that one, whatever that was, like 2005 or 6. Are You Dead Yet is pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Michael Rooker. In case I didn't mention that.
Thanks, Internet.
That's what the Internet's good for.
My sister dropped. Secondly, I want to save my sister's life.
Well, you have your priorities straight.
I know! Yay! Let's get to the roof of the...
I like how this is just like a giant track for you to run around.
Yeah.
I was just listening to this song the other day, too.
Really?
Yeah. Because I like made a whole...
How relevant.
I just made a whole playlist of songs that like me and all of our friends listened to when we were in high school of like shit that I don't really listen to anymore, and this was on there, and this was like the second or third.
And Nocturnal Rites and
yeah, Dragon
Force and shit like that.
Dragon Force before every fucking asshole in the world knew about it. Man, I hate to be that guy every once in a while, but like, man, I remember when like
Those first two Dragon Force albums, though, like they were decent.
Yeah.
But that was also before they turned to like. That was before they had enough time to really prove that that was pretty much the only skill they had.
Yeah.
Was making that one song and changing the words, and then moving it to a different key.
Yeah, pretty much.
Football uniform!
Hey, that one was looking up your skirt. Kill him.
There you go. Just chainsaw his dick.
I didn't think I was be able to do that. I don't think I ever tried that before. I forgot about the baseball guys. Fucking straight out of the fucking Warriors.
The Baseball Furies.
Yeah.
That's another game we need to play sometime. Does anybody own that?
I really
you
want to
get
play
it?
it.
I don't have the PS2 version, but I bought the digital version on PS4.
Because it was a lot
Because
cheaper
it-
that way.
What's that?
It was a lot cheaper that way.
Yeah. Because it's like 60, 80 bucks if you buy the PS2
Yeah.
copy.
Like that's a good game. That's a good game to play. Just like kind of casually. Like it's
Yeah.
not like a play it
I
through the
played a
whole
little
way.
bit of it, but like I didn't play a lot, honestly.
Yeah. Like
'Cause
it's,
it gets a little repetitive.
Yeah,
but
it does.
I remember playing it on my PS2 at college though.
Yeah.
Like had a
Friends are dead.
fuck ton of fun doing it, but like
it's just like it's a good it's a good beat 'em up, but again, it's one of those ones where like you can't just sit down and play the whole thing.
No. I watched John play through a good bit of it.
It's not a
he
long
liked
game
it.
either.
He said it was like a it's like Grand Theft Auto, but not,
Yeah.
because it has a lot of
it's
elements
less
from the
open
game.
world. It's a little bit more linear, and it's primarily focused on like melee combat. So
Yeah.
It's basically
It's a
GTA
little-
as a beat 'em up.
It's
is
a
basically
little
what
bit
it is.
more. It's honestly a little bit more like Manhunt.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
it is
yeah. That's a good way
GTA,
to
but
describe it.
It's still really good. You should go. I just want to see what the other outfits look like. You don't have to like actually buy any.
I'm not going. Yeah, I'm not going to, but I'm gonna buy power ups first. I don't know if I want to get.
What's
Nick
Maelstrom spin?
Chick- low spin attack? Actually, I want to look at health upgrades first. I feel like I need something.
Ticky Nicky. So that Nick ticket that does like
It's just a random.
it'll do like a random attack thing.
Yeah, but I only have like one of them so far.
Right.
Yeah, increase my health, I guess.
Donkey fruit crit. Crit.
Thank you for doing your Shrek voice. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, so there's only two right now. It's
Donkey.
Sexy American Casual or American Cheerleader.
Gotcha.
I think out of these two, this is the only one that I bought right at the beginning. The American one. But I don't have enough for anything now, so whatever, fuck it. Oh, I didn't even notice there's a shitload of coins here. Not like it'll matter.
I'm trying to figure out if I know this song.
You might, if not, it might just be like a.
It
Just
sounds like
Velvet
it might be
King?
an original.
like it might be just in whatever they made for this, just to make it sound like to stay with the same theme of the game or level.
You're gonna be fine, ma'am.
Too bad it's a guy.
Like backdraft, rabies.
Hold on, victim dude. I'm coming to help.
Backdraft with rabies.
Apparently, they're making a Backdraft sequel.
What? Was Backdraft the one with
Kurt Russell is a firefighter.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of a different movie then. I watched one of those weird ass fighter movies on a flight one time, but I don't remember what it was.
Fahrenheit 9/11.
Yeah, that was it.
What's your favorite color, Nick?
Blue? No, green.
Haha, get it?
Love learning about you.
I fucked up. It's yellow.
I forgot about
Why
that
is that
line.
the best joke in the game so far?
Hey, that was pretty great.
Why is that fantastic?
That is pretty
He
great.
screws up his own favorite color. That's amazing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I think we all know that that's the Monty Python joke, right?
oh yeah, okay.
That's why I was like,
I didn't even think
"Ah!"
about it. I didn't even think about it.
Blue, no green. Ah! Into the pit they
I
go.
fucked up. It's yellow.
Yeah, but I think we need.
Oh,
But yeah, him saying at the end, "Oh, I fucked up. It's yellow." That's great.
Or something.
I didn't know what you meant.
So this Jessica Nigri game is pretty enjoyable, huh?
yeah, right. The only thing you're famous for is because you did cosplay as Juliet that one time.
Well, wasn't she one of the characters from that game that Bird wanted to play?
What?
Where you play as the assassins? It was either a Swery or a Suda51 game.
Do you want to have babies?
No,
Are
that's
you talking
this.
about Killer is Dead?
Yes.
Yeah. She plays
Oh
the.
yeah,
She did like the official cosplay of like the chick from that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
Grow a baby.
But that was also, I think that was mainly because she had officially done like the Juliet cosplay.
Right.
Whatever. I follow her on Instagram. I'm sure cosplays are just fine. So
Oh, I don't have a problem with her.
yeah.
She has. They did like a documentary with her recently
Yeah,
on Rooster Teeth, I think.
I haven't watched it, but I heard it's good. So
Yeah.
she does a lot of the shit herself too. Like a lot of those.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Whoa.
Did not know you could do that.
That's kind of crazy. A lot of fucking like cosplay like artists like do their own, like all their own costumes. And
Oh,
stuff,
yeah, yeah.
Which I think is very cool. So
There was a show that was on Sci-Fi a while back that Arlie and I watched. It was I think it was called like Masters of Cosplay, and it showed like them
yeah,
how
he was
people.
talking about that one time.
I like watching them make this shit.
Yeah, like that's literally what it was. It was like some famous cosplayers, and they went around showing how they did like all their stuff.
Right. There was there's another show that Rooster Teeth does where it's like one of the guys that does like their like props department or whatever, and one of the other dudes they like build cosplay like weapons and items and stuff. So like they did
He's loving it.
They did one where they built like the alien tracker from Alien Isolation and
That's
shit like
cool.
that, or they did like the
With a sharpened rattle.
the dragon tooth sword from Monster Hunter World and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's super cool because like you get to see how they like build it from scratch and all this other shit. Like that's the interesting part to me.
Right.
It was like that oh shit, I don't remember what the hell the name of the show was now. But it was basically like it was like Hacksmith or something. One of those
You're
kind of
talking
shows.
about Man at Arms.
Man at Arms is the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
Yeah. I just started watching that again because they just did one of the swords from Nier Automata, like the big giant one that looks
Yeah.
like a sword connected to another sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just did that, and it was like fucking awesome as shit.
Yeah, they did the Bloodborne Sawtooth.
They did that. They did one from Dark Souls recently too.
Oh, really?
I saw that.
I know
yeah.
they did the Soul Reaver and some other ones too that I've
Yeah.
seen.
They made a bunch, some anime stuff
Like
too.
that's the cool like that's the shit I want to see.
Yeah, I agree. That stuff's really interesting how they do that.
Better about myself.
I watch Tested. It's Adam Savage from MythBusters.
Okay.
And every year at Comic-Con, he makes a really in-depth costume and cosplays on the floor, and people don't really notice who he is, and there's people who do, whatever. Or like they'll follow his stuff and go, "Holy shit, I saw you working on that." But I think it was last year, or the year before that. He keeps doing Star Wars ones recently. He did Admiral Akbar, and then which was creepily perfect. And then the other one he did Chewbacca, but it was Empire Strikes Back with C-3PO, who was like dismantled in a backpack behind him.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And C-3PO he had on servos and the lights in the mouth lit up,
Oh,
so it
shit.
would talk and he would be
That's
like, "Oh
funny.
dear, oh my," and it was amazing.
Dude, that's pretty great.
Yeah, and he showed you how he made everything too, which is
Adam Savage is really great too.
him and Alton Brown are my man crushes.
I can see that.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. Time for Chainsaw Dash again.
There's something about I get it. Like I get I see the connection there.
They're nerdy, passionate people. I love it. Like when they talk about about something they love,
Yeah.
they're just way too into it, and it makes me so happy.
Adam Savage has to have a podcast, right?
Yeah, test
I
it.
would assume.
Yeah, it's called Untitled: The Adam Savage Project.
We gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like he's gotta have one.
Yep.
Because that's like I feel like that's a dude that like could just talk for hours about dumb shit that he really likes.
And I don't even know half the time. I never know what it is, but I'm just like I just want to hear him
Doesn't
talk about
matter.
it. Yep.
You know who's like the fucking
more
king of...
zombie basketball.
You know who's the king of like especially comedy podcasts? I feel is Paul F. Tompkins.
Yeah.
Oh,
He does so many different podcasts and stuff, and he's always fucking funny.
Do you know what I love his podcast, Spontanea Nation.
Yeah, I've listened to it a couple times.
It's like a totally like just ad-libbed podcast where they just make up stories. Like
Oh,
bullshit.
yeah.
They just make up bullshit the whole podcast. It's
You know who
hilarious.
does a really fun podcast? Is Jim Sterling does one where him and two other people pretend that are like it's as if they have a fake marketing company called Fish Shark Marketing,
Oh, you told me about this.
and they just pitch each other these dumb ideas, and they just go through and like talk about how they're gonna like make them profitable. It's really funny. I haven't listened to it in a long time, but oh man, it was.
You got to get that dude in the center. He's blocking your shit.
Doesn't matter. I got it. I didn't realize it till it was too late.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Incredible game, Juliet. Can't wait
there
to
something
see you
else
in
here?
action again.
Is she gonna make a comment about that? Because now it makes even less sense than it did before.
All right.
I'm assuming that's running on gas, and that's what you're picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this like goofy fucking
Pirate metal.
yeah, like fucking shitty folk metal.
Ah, shit.
You're doing it. Game start?
Yeah, I have to get through here in a time limit. 'Cause it was about to blow up.
Oh, okay.
Another big jump. Hold on, let's
Whee!
There's like a trophy.
Oh my god, that rocks!
There's like a trophy for getting like I think 9 zombies in a row.
Dear God.
I don't think I've ever done that. I think the most I got was like 6 or 7.
Ow, you bit my butt.
Sorry.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Like
I'm getting used to how ridiculous it is, though. It's not like Yakuza, where like we play it for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting used to this, and then some absurd shit happens, and then I'm like,
Then I have to train a dominatrix for some reason.
yeah, and then I got to start my whole life over again.
you know how this is very like campy, like B horror movie type thing? Imagine this, but with a male character and like a film noir / like grindhouse style.
You're talking
And
about
that's
Shadows of the Damned.
Shadows of the Damned.
Oh yeah, I know about Shadows of the Damned.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Running zombies.
I love the cheesy like 80s infomercial music happening.
I'm into it.
Just sawing into that booty.
Hey, you got to.
Sometimes you have to.
So, in going with the theme of this game being a horror / well, mostly my reference is going to be horror based.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks, and I just finished I Am Legend.
We were
And
talking about that.
Bird and I have been talking about it because I have the comic book, but I didn't know how different the actual book was from the comic book. Turns out it's not much different. But anyway, so I spent a lot of time in the car for what I do for work because sometimes I'm going really far away. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks. And I finished that recently, which has easily the worst main character ever because he's just a shitbag.
What,
And-
in I Am Legend?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He's just a huge shitbag.
Yeah,
And
Arlie,
he starts to get better, and then he's still a fucking shitbag.
Arlie read that, and she was just like, I don't really like the main character in this.
Yeah, you're not supposed to like him.
It's my new phrase I invented.
Like, it's every once in a while you're like, okay, like, I think he's getting better. Like, you think he's getting, like, to be normal, and you're like, nope, he still sucks.
Yeah.
But I started listening to The Damnation Game by Clive Barker, and if you ever wanted to know what Clive Barker movies would be like if Clive Barker didn't have to censor himself,
Oh, God.
fucking holy shit. Like, there's like what I would amount to probably like a 10-page sex scene.
Huh.
And it's like the most unnecessarily detailed shit ever.
The other one we were talking about where the protagonist is just like a horrible piece of shit is I watched a video review of someone talking about the movie A Boy and His Dog.
Oh, yeah.
And how, especially in the book, it's meant to be like a commentary of like, when the world ends, everyone's just a piece of shit.
Right.
And the guy just like goes around and like, just like steals shit and kill peoples and rapes women and then just goes and fucking repeats the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
friends, but also so
Because that's a Harlan Ellison book.
And Tom said like there's one part where they reference the fact that like he's gonna like take this girl along with him, and then it's just like me and the dog ate well that night, implying that like they fucking
killed the girl and
ate her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't.
What?
I was supposed to mash.
Oh my god! So fucking stupid.
That's great.
But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of books that have shitty main characters recently. The Damnation Game is no exclusion.
Oh, I'm sure.
Not everyone's good.
No.
All right. Triangle, X.
Juliet, it's Cordelia. Just a tip, sis, but you're moving around.
Also, I'm not sure if that's a reference to Buffy the Vampire Slayer or not.
Your homing attack. When they get
Just the tip?
rush in for the kill.
No, Cordelia.
A common hunter
Could be.
you know.
chainsaw that.
Jesus.
Nick, it would be really cool if I could implant an MP3 player in your forehead. A boyfriend and an iPod all in one. More room in my
Oh, iPods.
Absolutely degrading, right?
That's hilarious that can even be like a sad reference now.
I know, right?
This is not like this game is that old. What is this?
I'm one of those
2010?
fucking hipsters that still owns one fucking iPod. I fucking pull that out at work, like when we're in the truck, we have like aux cables, like, oh, listen to some music, and someone's like, you have a fucking iPod? I was like, yeah, I do.
You're that Nick Swartzen joke where it's like, I'm gonna play some music for you.
Oh, Nicholas!
Nicholas!
Shit.
Can you cry me this gallon of milk? You mean this milk right here? That's a comedian I wasn't expecting to reference right now.
Yeah.
That was so hot.
I just saw a thing of him on Conan, and he's like trying to be healthier, and I guess he was at some like health food place, and he did like 5 shots of wheatgrass, and then went outside and threw up.
Oh, God.
And someone saw him like, "Wow, you're partying!" And he's like, "Dude, it's wheatgrass." He apparently also got bit by a black widow spider in his sleep,
Oh,
and he got a fucking giant welt on his fucking leg, and had to go to the hospital.
Every time somebody talks about wheatgrass, all I think about is that part from fucking Grandma's Boy where they go to the health food restaurant.
Which is funny because he was doing
red
wheatgrass,
shirted
and he's
dick.
in that movie making fun of people who do wheatgrass.
Yeah. You red-shirted dick.
Oh, great! So we can be sober and vomit.
Shit. I will forever say that is like one of the most underrated movies
That
ever.
movie. If you knew nothing about that movie, you would look at it and be like, this is a fucking lame piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you watch it, and it is legitimately hysterical.
Well, it's like Step Brothers. Like, the premise of Step Brothers is fucking asinine.
Right.
There's no reason why a normal person would be like, you know what, I want to watch this. Based on the premise alone. And you watch it, and you're like, this is the best.
Well, that was one of those movies where, well, Grandma's Boy. It was one of those movies where whenever the Dollar Theater was still open in West Mifflin, like Arlie and I were just bored one day, and we're just like, let's go see a movie. And like the only thing that was playing at the time was Grandma's Boy. We're like, fuck it, let's watch this. Without knowing what it was.
Right.
And it was the best thing ever.
Yeah, it's fucking great. I just love, like, I love that. First of all, I love that Kevin Nash is in it, and Rob Schneider is
an expensive piece.
Oh, I see. You forgot smoking lamp. I'm sorry. Is that expensive piece? Like, I like it when the Adam Sandler movie guys are in those movies, but like
they're not the Adam Sandler guys.
They're not like in the whole movie. Like, I'm okay with those guys making cameos or whatever, but like, I was really happy that was the only part that Rob Schneider was in, and like David Spade is only in that one bit.
Yeah, where they're in the health food place.
Honestly, if more Adam Sandler movies featured the cast from Grandma's Boy, I'd probably watch more Adam Sandler movies. Do you remember the game that was supposed to come out with that Demonic? I remember that they had like a...
There was ads for it.
Yeah, there was ads and stuff for it, and like Game Informer and shit. Goofy ass shit.
Yeah.
It looked like a really lame ass game too.
What is the fighting game that they're playing in the one scene? Is that Third Strike or is that something else weird?
No, they're playing Guilty Gear.
Is it Guilty Gear? I couldn't remember.
Because what's her name was playing as Potemkin. She does like the giant backbreaker on him at the end.
Yeah. Because the giant guy. Okay.
I fucking love Guilty Gear.
I have the newest one that came out. We should play it on the channel sometime. I think I got it right around the time that we played the BlazBlue episodes. I'm like, we don't need to play 2 Arc Systems games in a row.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I shoot the fuck out of stuff.
I get the gun now.
Chainsaw Blaster!
Dear God.
God bless this game.
It's like the Power Rangers and fucking
Power Rangers.
It's the Japanese version of a fucking American game. It's what they think Americans want, and that's why it's great.
because it's like like Sailor Moon and like that kind of shit. Like, that's the shit that's happening right now.
Oh my god. Yep.
You shot him instead of throwing a ball at him. That's hilarious.
Bottom of the 9th, Juliet Starling at bat.
God, I forgot about this.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is gonna be stupid, isn't it?
It's an
Nick
escort
must
mission.
run the bases.
Here I go. Woo!
You're not getting in the way of my nymph.
Holy shit, this is ridiculous. I am glad that you don't have to like control him while you're doing this. Because that would be awful.
He has a lot of health too, so it's not like it's a big deal.
Yeah, but still. Holy shit. That's basically just a fucking grenade launcher. That's all that is.
Yeah. It kind of has like an auto aim deal. You see, it's like
it like kind of has like that GTA like auto lock.
Yeah.
Why is he running it again?
Because he's gonna do it 3 times, it said.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yes! Victory!
Victory!
She's a real babe.
3 points.
I should do this all day, but I think we better move on.
Yeah, I guess we should find my sister.
I think the ship went over to the school's unrealistically gigantic swimming pool.
Totally. Let's go.
God damn it.
Good times.
Nope, I fucked up. It's yellow.
Mom, can you believe Cordelia wants to buy a motorcycle?
Right?
There's no way. Those things are death traps. Bad enough your dad has
I
one,
thought
and
that
the
said
same
death
goes
grips.
for
And I'd be
you.
like, what is Anthony Fantano here? Talking about how much he loves death grips.
Death grips?
It's a weird, like,
I wonder what they have.
experimental rap group that it's weird.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain it.
That's fine.
I don't have enough for anything really. I get Lolliocopter.
Yeah, that's what you want.
No,
Oh, 150. Okay, I was looking at the
Damn
wrong one.
it!
I was looking at Maelstrom.
Maelstrom.
I'm just gonna wait. Fuck.
I was looking at
if you
the
can't
Maelstrom.
pronounce it, you don't need it.
Yep.
You have to ask. Can't afford it. That's $7.
Kyle, you don't have any money. Uh-oh.
That looks like a pile of shit. I mean, pirate shit.
Cordelia! What? Juliet! There's something on you. No, Cordelia! That's just my boyfriend, Nick.
I like how she's just like whispering, like, "No." He's right there.
He's cute.
Thanks.
Ouch. The whole no body thing is cool. I wouldn't have to worry about gaining weight. Food would just fall out of my neck.
OMG! Then I wouldn't be as gross and fat as I am now.
I don't want chewed food falling out of my neck. That's disgusting.
I like that she just keeps poking him with it.
Poke, poke, poke.
Bye-bye, Granny! Onward to further victory!
Juliet, execute maneuver 54V. Right. 1, 2,
Fastball special.
3.
Yes. Everything about this.
Dude had boyfriend whose name I forget.
I love that this is a sentence I'm about to say. Our main character got fastballed specialed into a giant floating Viking ship controlled by a black metal dude.
Voiced by Michael Rooker.
Yes.
Yep.
Getting a little seasick.
Alright, boys! Ymir, let's cut this bit into bite-sized chunks! I'm gonna use her stairs to make a hat! And use her spine as a back scratcher!
The previous guy said he wanted to use her face as a bandana.
They're really
There's
his
a theme
guts.
there.
Jeez.
The Viking way!
Let me get up the guts.
He's got big guts. You know what that means, don't you?
Drinking blood, balancing a ball on
Bathory
his nose.
enslaved to necrophilia.
Oh man.
If he's big, that means he has big guts, which means you can rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
Rip
And
and
you are
tear.
gonna rip and tear.
You're gonna rip and tear. I just love that has become such a fucking joke that
So good.
that they named a song for the new Doom Rip and Tear. Like that's how much of a joke it's become.
Short and stout, we like to drink and fuck.
Apparently he likes to drink and fuck. And his name's Vicky. He's also wearing black metal armbands, so
There she is.
greatest enemy in the game? Yes.
Probably.
I was a big fan of Punker Dude, but Black Metal Dude is taking it right now.
Holy shit! I wasn't even near that.
I mean, can it get any better than this?
I mean,
I'm assuming there's a hair metal dude.
wait till like I don't even know. I can't even like say.
I don't want you to ruin it.
I know. I don't want to ruin it either.
I want to find out when it happens. Look out, Vicky's gonna use his hammer on you.
Vicky.
Little Vicky Vic. His little Ursa Major hat.
Okay, so
Ooh, Bird, you know who he is? He's Rock with black metal paint.
He's who?
Rock. You know, that guy that's not in any of the Soul Calibur games?
No. No, he's in the other Soul Calibur games. He's just not in 3.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said in that video, and you didn't believe me.
That's the fucking joke.
He's got big guts. Time to rip and tear.
Oh, you got a lot of gall, little girl. Don't tell me that's it.
Oh boy.
Die! Die!
I'm not gonna lie. Fucking. The fact that his top half just floats around is pretty fucking great. You're getting these dodges down.
I didn't even mean to do that, but alright.
You canceled out of it, though.
Where's it telling? Oh, okay.
There you go.
I was like, I didn't see a health bar on him, so I was like, why
Is this gonna turn into a Dr. fucking Wily situation where you cut his head off and it's just gonna float around and you have to kill the head? Oh, wait, I know what's gonna happen. The bear head's gonna move over, and then the bear head's gonna be. Okay, never mind.
Nope.
The gods in me blood.
Ooh, he ate his own penis.
Sometimes you gotta.
You know what he did?
Sometimes you gotta put your own penis in your mouth, Tom. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sometimes you just gotta take a pop shot for the team. That was real clean audio.
Sometimes you just gotta take a shot in your own mouth.
I know this isn't the same thing, but I feel like it's you're doing the Toka and Razor Turtles in Time fight right now because you're on a pirate ship, even though this is the Viking ship. Get your lipsticks.
Yeah.
Get your France eye. It's also very weird that Michael Rooker is in this.
It's a James Gunn game. Remember when he was in Romeo and Juliet?
I mean, it's just weird. Like, of all the people that I would have expected to be in a video game, like Michael Rooker wouldn't have been it.
I can't. I gotta get closer. That's a bad time. Okay. Yeah, I don't care.
All right, Vicky, it's time to go to bed. Well,
Time to go night-night.
You ever go night-night?
Go night-night.
Ooh, you gotta get them diagonals.
Gotta get them cross-ups.
Splorch.
And their noise.
Yeah, that was faster than the last one, so it's fine.
Ooh, shit.
Impossible! I can't leave me, my little girl! I'm a warrior!
I hear Viking brains are good for the complexion.
He thought it was funny. There's his bear face!
Aww.
I knew the bear was going to come into play eventually.
What? This bites my non-existent balls.